What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about popular British grocery stores. I am not at all familiar with what the common or popular grocery store chains are in Britain. And today I'm going to learn about what those are. And I even have found some video clips that people have taken on the inside of these grocery stores, so I can actually kind of virtually experience going into these stores and kind of seeing how they compare and contrast to the grocery shopping experience here in the United States. And speaking of which, that mostly looks like, for us Americans, a trip to Walmart, which is where most of us get our groceries and other stuff. Walmart also just has stuff. It seems like most grocery stores here in America don't just have food anymore, they also just have stuff. They just want you to buy the stuff. So, if you take a look at this picture here, this is what it looks like going to a Walmart, which from what I understand, these are not really in the UK. Like, people in Britain don't have Walmart. They don't really go to Walmart, which really blew my mind. I thought these were just everywhere. Typical American me, kind of assuming that this thing that I grew up with is everywhere. But yeah, believe it or not, this is usually what Walmart looks like, kind of like some kind of weird wall or concrete military bunker. But you do in fact go inside this thing and buy food that you're gonna put inside yourself. So, and the experience of going inside looks something like this. Kind of awkwardly shuffling through tiny little cramped shelves in a warehouse, a dimly lit warehouse looking thing with people all fighting over their favorite brand of ketchup. And it's, most people in America would agree the experience of Walmart is not the greatest, but my God, does it have good prices. And it has everything. And that's enough. That is enough for us Americans by far. So, when I looked up popular supermarket chains, grocery stores in the UK, 4 in particular popped up for me. And they are Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, and Morrison's. So those are the 4 I'm going to focus on today. And when I actually typed those into ChatGPT or AI and I asked it to explain what these popular stores are, we're going to start with Tesco, which is the largest supermarket chain in the UK. Oh, so this is like the Walmart of the UK, kinda. Not necessarily like in look or function, but in the sense that it is the biggest, most popular chain. In the UK, by market share, Tesco offers a range of products from groceries to clothing to electronics. There we go again with the grocery stores just selling you everything. Gone are the days of just fresh food and produce. You gotta buy a new PlayStation while you're there as well, of course. So Tesco, I'm gonna look at a quick description and then jump into the video of Tesco. Is a British multinational grocery general merchandiser, okay? 3rd largest retailer in the world. This is a huge chain. That is shocking to me. Shocking to me that just because I'm American, I've never heard of a Tesco, yet it's the 3rd largest retailer on the planet. Like, it sells the 3rd most things. It's in Ireland, UK, Czech Republic. Wow. Expanded globally since the early 1990s. Cool. Very cool. And this is what a Tesco looks like. I like it. I actually like this. This is much more welcoming than the front of a Walmart. I even like the little roof, the triangle roof and the glass and the text. I'd go in here. I'd walk in here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. Let's take a little look inside Tesco.
Got ourselves a little shopping cart.
Yep. Got your cart.
Hello.
It even says hello.
Now, we've actually popped into a couple very small, like a Sainsbury's and a M&S in London, but...
This is not bad. This is not bad. I'm not going to say that it's, like, amazing. But just looking, first impression, The lighting is like nice. You don't feel like you're in a warehouse necessarily or an industrial building. The signs in the back that says like salad and cheese are okay. They're okay. I don't want to be too harsh here because it seems like a pleasant enough place to get your groceries, to be honest.
Little big grocery store. I guess you stopped at an Aldi to get us something to eat last night, but I haven't been in one. I think we're gonna try to find something for breakfast here, though.
Oh, that's funny because I learned about this a while back that sandwiches, wrapped up sandwiches are like really popular and common in the UK, right? Like all these boxed up sandwiches and stuff. All right, I'm gonna jump around a little bit so we can look through the store a little bit.
We came around the corner
This is not bad. Like I'm telling you, this is really not bad.
and there's just a shelf of eggs. Not something I've ever seen before in the US.
What?
Just the eggs hanging out on a shelf.
Because we do something to ours.
Oh, the egg. That's funny because yeah, the eggs in the United States are in the like refrigerators. They're frozen or at least kept cold, whereas they're just sitting out in the UK. How does that work? How okay. We have to keep going. Keep looking around Tesco a little bit. I like what I'm seeing.
Good.
I am overwhelmed by the amount of choices of things that there are here. We've tried a lot
Oh, it's got a bakery in the background. That's nice, like a fresh bakery add-on.
of stuff, but there's a lot of Tesco branded specifically, like the sweets that look really good. I'm
Tesco branded food. That is something that Walmart does as well, which is cool because I think it makes it really cheap. Walmart has a brand that's their brand called Great Value, of course. And it's like it's the knockoff brand of like a cracker or a cookie, and it's just good enough, I guess. Is the Tesco brand of food good, or is it considered like the knockoff, like it's okay, maybe I'll get it kind of thing?
curious if you have any suggestions or favorites of things that we should.
Okay, I'm gonna skip around because I really want to see the store a little bit.
They have to be around here somewhere. I feel like they're in the same realm of like a canned thing that you.
The distance, the shelves, the aisles is a lot bigger than Walmart, it feels like. So it already feels roomier. The color scheme is brighter. I'm just talking about the shopping experience. I assume their prices are decent and they have a very big selection by the look of it. And it just looks more nice than going to Walmart.
Speed up yourself. We gotta try those while we're here. I found them. Are these really the normal size?
Steak and kidney. Yeah, this would like be if our grocery stores had a UK section, this is what would be there. Steak and kidney pie, would it be? Or my goodness. Okay, jump around a little more.
Yes. I
This is nice, a bakery.
wonder if they're similar.
They look like it. There's
That actually looks nice back there. Okay, that's pretty good. That's Tesco for you. Okay, what do we have next? I'm impressed so far. Like, that seems objectively nicer than what I'm comparing it to in the US as Walmart. I mean, depending on where you live in the United States, there are regional grocery chains. I don't know, there's like Kroger's and Piggly Wiggly's and Food Lion and Meijer and all sorts, and Giant Eagle and all these grocery chains that are kind of regional throughout the United States that are a bit of a nicer experience, kind of like what Tesco reminds me of. And what do we have next is number 2, Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's, one of the major players. Sainsbury's has both superstores and smaller convenience stores, branded as Sainsbury's Local. Cool. Okay, let's learn a little bit about Sainsbury. British supermarket, second largest in the UK. Okay, so Tesco is number 1. Sainsbury, I can hardly say it. Sainsbury's is number 2. God, it was made like 80 years ago or something? No. Much longer than that. 150 years ago or something. Wow. Then Tesco overtook it. Okay, very good. We don't gotta dive into the history of Sainsbury's too deeply. This is a picture of the outside of a Sainsbury's. This is nice. This is nice. This is welcoming. It's kind of smaller, a little more inviting. The font of Sainsbury's is a little more welcoming than some of the others. That's nice. And if we take a look, we have a little video of going inside a Sainsbury's. This one looks nicer. Just looking at the one behind them, it's made out of wood. This looks nice.
All right, let's do it.
Wow.
Now, there are a lot of differences between US and UK grocery stores, but one of the similarities is that for the most part, they're pretty much laid out the same. So you're going to have fresh flowers, produce in the front, then you're going to have home decor.
Oh wow, this almost reminds me of a Target. Does the UK have Target? Because this has like a home section, and in the front, like she said, there's a lot of similarities. The front is flowers, usually other deals they're kind of shoving in your face. Produce is usually in the front as well, so it is a bit similar in layout. But as for the actual store, I'm looking up at the ceiling, and although I'm seeing mechanical, industrial, I don't know, like air conditioning, ventilation, I don't mind it. I like how this looks. I like, somehow Walmarts are just so dimly, artificially lit, which I feel like that's not necessary, seeing how it's done in the UK.
The first thing we have to get out of the way is going to be the name differences, with the first being a supermarket or a grocer, whereas in the States they call it a grocery store.
Oh, I didn't know about this at all. It's called something else in the UK? Feel like I gotta be careful how I title this video so it can even be understood. I would call it a grocery store. Is it called a grocery or a supermarket or something else in the UK?
The other things for name differences are going to be what's available here, and that's going to be a courgette versus a zucchini, or a trolley versus a shopping cart.
A trolley, not a shopping cart like us peasants in America use. Not a shopping cart, a trolley. That is fun to say, a trolley.
So here in the UK, there's a variety of different stores, but not nearly as many as there are in the US. For starters, here in the UK, you have Sainsbury's, Tesco, Aldi.
Oh, wow. They're kind of, this is almost too much. I just want to focus on Sainsbury's right now. But this is good. And the UK has Aldi's. That's cool. Aldi's are popping up in the United States as well. They're really cool. Very cheap. You don't get like a plastic bag. So when you check out, you don't get free bags, so you save money, or it feels that way. Their marketing is working on me. Either way, it's working. Aldi's, okay.
Just this tiny little corner. But that's understandable, as they don't really have an influence.
Okay, I'm not going to listen to him talk about tacos for too much. I just want to see the store. Sainsbury's.
International food, such as crisps or
Okay. The frozen section looks much cooler as well. Like, I know that's a weird thing to say, but the way they have that set up behind her with the refrigerators, and then under it is like an area where you can reach in and take stuff out of a frozen sort of, I don't know, bucket area, if you want to say. That's not how we do it here. And I actually think this is pretty cool looking.
or as we would call them, chips in America. And I think one of the biggest differences that you'll see is that here they have a lot of these individually packed. So it says 6 packs, where in the States it would be like a family-sized bag and all the chips are together.
That's true. That's true. American, this wouldn't work. Americans, that whole bag would just be one bag of chips. And that is one serving to an American. No, technically, the bag would say it's like 12 servings, but yeah, if you're a true American, you eat the whole thing in one sitting. There's no choice about it.
Or not freezing the air like it is here. But
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. How there's refrigerator doors and then like an area under them where it's just cold and you can reach down and take things. That's really cool. I like that. That looks nice. So far, Sainsbury's. Oh, it has a gourmet sushi and a bakery. Oh, I think not Diet Coke. Here we go. A bakery, sushi. I've never seen a sushi in a grocery store before. Yeah. I mean, Sainsbury's still has a little bit of the grocery store feel, but I like how it's laid out. I like how it looks. It's friendly. It doesn't seem too crowded. I like it. I am liking these grocery stores so far much more than the ones in the United States, particularly Walmart. Not that that's a not a very high bar to try to beat. But okay, moving on. Number 3, Asda. Previously owned by Walmart, really. Asda offers a range of products at typically lower prices. Okay, so is this like a Walmart in the UK? Asda? It was bought by Walmart, I guess not anymore. And it's specifically pointing out that it's low prices, which is the selling point for Walmart. That's the only reason any of us step foot in a Walmart willingly. All right, Asda, British supermarket chain. I assume you say Asda, not ASDA or something like that. Founded about 70 years ago. Listed, it was acquired by Walmart at one point. Okay. It's a payment card provider as well for insurance and payment services. So it's not just a grocery store. It does payment processing and insurance. Go figure. Okay, it's kind of random. And an Asda looks like this, which, my God, I would be a little scared to walk into this. Giant bold letters, a strange like green color, saving you money every day is the tagline, so it's reminding you how much they're saving you as you walk in. All right, the only thing to do is just to see this video and see what it's actually like inside. Oh, okay. This is reminding me of Walmart. This is a Walmart. This is a freaking Walmart. Everything about it. You walk in, you see flowers. There's even clothing. Even the signs look kind of similar. Oh, they're walking into like the clothing section. I kind of want to see the food aisles, honestly. That's the proper grocery store experience to me, going through the food aisles. Polish foods, wow. That's adds up price. All right, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. This feels like the kind of place you go to get cheap food. You go, you get the job done, and you leave. This doesn't look like a bad experience. Doesn't seem particularly pleasant. It really reminds me of a Walmart, looking at the shelving and kind of the industrial. I feel like they're not even trying to brand the inside very much, just like Walmart. Oh, and they got some garlic, some garlic bread or something. That's nice. Oh, anything else here? Oh my gosh, even the font on the signs looks like a Walmart. And I guess it makes sense because Walmart owned this grocery chain for a long time. Wow, okay. But it's funny because this is not the most popular grocery supermarket chain in the UK, or the largest. That would be Tesco. But in America, Walmart is the biggest, most prominent, most popular, cheapest. But Tesco is not, it doesn't say anything about Tesco being cheap. And it was a much better experience going in, I have to say. But I feel like a lot of Americans would be more familiar at something like an Asda, honestly. All right, and number 4, we have Morrisons. Morrisons is known for its fresh produce, often having an in-store bakery, nice, butcher, and fishmonger, like fresh fish or something. Very cool. All right, Morrison. I like the logo. This seems nice. 5th largest supermarket chain in the UK. It's in England, Wales, Scotland. Anything else? Founded 120 years ago by William Morrison. That's why it's called Morrisons. Wow. Okay. And what does it look like? This is nice. This immediately, I don't know if all Morrisons look like this, but this immediately is nice to me. Since 1899, I would go in here. I would go in here and I would kind of be expecting everything to be $1 overpriced or more. That's what I would really be thinking. Okay, and we have some video of going into a Morrison's. Okay. Yeah. And we have the loudest trolley shopping cart ever as well. This is like the most grocery store ever. I don't even know what to... Oh, they got Oven Fresh over there. This is just the most grocery store looking grocery store. You know, with how nice the outside looked, I almost expected this to be a little more premium looking. Like one of the smaller grocery chains in the US. But it's certainly not bad. Let me jump around a little bit. Oh, it's got a butcher? No, yeah, this is actually nice. It's got deals, you got the butcher there. What else do we have? Milk. The fishmonger. I've never heard that word in my life, by the way, the fishmonger. I assumed that meant like fish butcher, fish specialty. That's cool. That there's like a fresh fish section and like a fresh fish expert. That's very British. British caught fish, it says there. Okay. Morrison's. I'm liking this. Okay. Oh, we got some Asian food. Here's a good shot. Here's a good shot of the store. I don't know. It looks like a glorified Walmart. A glorified Walmart. It's definitely better. More spacious, better lighting, and it feels a little more friendly, let's say. Morrison's, wow. Okay, and I think with that, that's what we have. That's the top 4. Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's. There were a couple others here. I don't think I have time to go into detail. Aldi, which America actually has. Lidl, which is German. Waitrose, never heard of it. Co-op, don't know it. Iceland. Ocado, wow. Okay, but I think it was good to go into detail on kind of these top 4 grocery store chains in the UK. And honestly, my takeaway is they are all just a bit nicer than in the United States. They're on par with some of the smaller, more upscale grocery chains that you might find in the United States. They look like a much better experience than the most common, most popular chain in America, which is Walmart, dare I say its name. These are much better. They seem much more nice. And although Asda was exactly like a Walmart, which is interesting to me. It's like its cousin or something in the UK. But this was just real interesting, I thought, to compare and contrast and learn about the grocery stores in the UK that I've genuinely never heard of, even though they're these giant, popular, successful stores. So I actually thought this was really interesting comparison, and I enjoyed it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment, perhaps with your thoughts on what you think the best British grocery store is, or if you like any of these, or if there's anything I missed about these stores, and if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to the UK and British culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.